So because of Andy's burst, this lane is pretty much a stalemate. They killed the Shadow Bebeto a couple times, but they haven't been able to push it out afterwards, really. And now we're going to pick up first dragon. Could be another death on Corky. Oh, so much burst. He was killing me, but he's not two of them anyway, so I wouldn't have gotten away. Just very unfortunate there, but like I said, it's a really rough lane to have so much damage like that. Similar to that Maokai game that I pushed recently. Lee Sin probably shouldn't have stayed in there, but not too big a deal. Andy doing a ton of damage here. Teemo supporting as well. It's gonna force them off this tower. NCR Andy has Rabadons already, Scorched Boots. Anyway, we're hiding in that bush. Gonna do some tons of damage. Egging Anivia. Don't think AGC is gonna make it out here. Nice stun! Even getting the kill there. Teemo might be able to pick up Leona. Poison's ticking. Not quite enough. So I think that could have turned out worse. They did get the enemy Annie with that amazing stun in the bush. That's actually really clever of that enemy team to hide in the bush for so long like that. But now we force them out. We might be able to get this tower, or at least get some damage done on it. Putting down the CV, see that no one else is here. Not hiding in this bush either. Shadow going for Bloodthirster first. There's some decent damage in there. Here's four of them back again down here. They're only gonna go Ninja Tabby. I'm not sure. That's not a bad choice, I guess. So we have Teemo, Lee Sin, and Corky. But she's gonna be very susceptible to stuns from Annie and myself. On CV there. Danny's going around. Leona getting in here. A lot of damage on Corky again. They're doing an excellent job of keeping him shut down. And we might have to give up this tower if that Disintegrate's taking out all of those. Now team has got a push going top. Just going around, putting out some mushrooms. Crystalline is probably going to do a Sunfire. And again, we might get a dive here. Here comes Wukong initiating. Annie getting stun only on Lee Sin. But Wukong's just doing a ton of damage. Trying to keep him off Annie as best I can. I just got a little too far away from the turret there. And we really should have just given that up sooner, but hoping we could hold it. So now we're quite a bit behind on kills, and towers have even up. So not looking too good right now. And see, I'm kind of buying a lot of wards, and I really should have stopped buying so many wards just to get my items started to build up. Maybe they're taking a bunch of damage from mushrooms. Team has Source Boots, National Tooth. Might go Rabadons next, I think. Just letting Annie get that farm. It's a Catalyst now. I think you should have got Catalyst before Rabadons, but I don't know if that really Rabadons just is really paid in some cases. And again, they don't have any wards anywhere. Wukong just hanging out in this bush, despite that we are coming down through there. And he's gonna get caught. Look at he split. No problem. Oh, nice flash and decoy. He does get away there. And unfortunately, they're Leona DCs. So we really need to take this advantage and start pushing up. Teemo fighting Corki up there, but I don't think Corki realizes he can't take on Teemo. So much damage. And that blinding dart. We're actually going to dive in here. Missed my Zenith Blade, but going to kill her, no problem. And that's going to be bottom turret. It's unfortunate for them that they're Leona DC'd, but I'll take it. I'm sure they would have pushed the advantage if one of our members had DC'd. Wukong ulting there, I guess helped himself clear the wave, but he's gonna get dove here. Don't think he should have stayed. Actually get a nice decoy there. Almost getting me. It's very close. And Corki's coming in here. That nice missile, I just could not dodge it. Corki and Valkyrie over the wall. Corki's still fighting here. And he's gonna flash over. Flash Melissa as well. So Corki just kind of died. Teemo came back to bottom, died again, and he's falling behind now. Lee Sin just not quite gonna make it out. Is Dragon not gonna kill him? Oh no! He almost made it out there, and he got caught as well. And we really need to start tightening up here, or again, still behind on kills. Just need to start catching up, especially if their Leona's still gone.
A summoner has reconnected.
As you see, Teemo's got large rod, amplifying tome. He has 146 CS now. He's very caught up on CS. Still not quite matching the enemy team, but for 2v1, I think that's pretty good. We're going to catch Wukong here. I doubled back to wards and didn't quite see Wukong in time. Might have been able to pick up kill. We're going to back out because we don't see any of the rest of them. We think that's bait. Coming at on cloak now and cloth armor. And they'll pick up this dragon pretty easily. Sorry, I don't know why I had my camera there, but so Lee Sin's just checking out the red. Someone's fighting it. Looks to be Corki, but we're not around to support him, unfortunately. Corki, Shadow Battle almost getting caught here, but luckily the mushrooms are going to slow them down quite a bit. And we're just kind of trying to bait them into their jungle here. I'm not sure why I put that CV there. It's a foolish spot to put that down. I should have put down further south. So the team is just setting up mushrooms so we can control all of this area. And we really want to force a fight here, but they're being very conservative, which is a good idea on their part. I'm going for Corki because they just can't resist. Getting nice stun or slow there on all of them. There Corki goes down. Nice kick from Lee Sin. Gonna be able to egg Anivia under the tower. Unfortunately, can't finish that off, but Wukong's bottom is just Anivia and Annie up here. They might be able to hold this. Lots of damage on Teemo there, and it's gonna make it out. A lot of damage on Lee Sin as well. Anivia just doing a great job of pushing us out here. There's a bunch of damage going on. They're going to be able to build a scepter. Not a bad choice. We're just going to back out. Not quite able to get that tower. I have think their Leona's back for good now. I'm not sure what. I think I messed up my item build here. I'm getting a ruby crystal. I'm not sure why I picked that up. I guess I'm going to build banshees, which I do build sometimes still, but I've become a little partial to Force of Nature, except on Blitzcrank, because you want the mana for his passive. And Blitzcrank tends to run out of mana a little faster. Maokai, I'm a little tossed up on. I think either is good. But for Leona, Jarvan, even Cho'Gath, I'd probably go with a Force of Nature over Banshee's Veil. So now their Leona's back. A little under leveled, but not too much. Almost got Sunfire done. 2 gold for 5 is going to help her out. And they're really pushing up mid now. Picked up an Oracles on my last back as well, just to clear out any wards they might have. We haven't seen the evidence that they have too many, but I want to be sure of it. Especially with our map control because of mushrooms and our own wards. I really want to keep that map control. As lots of damage there. Mushrooms actually killing Anivia. Not even having to do anything because their egg was still down. Ah, the beauty of mushrooms. When they're on your team. When they're not on your team, it's just super annoying. Catching Annie and Leona out there, but I'm not going to be able to do anything. Just going to steal some stuff from their jungle. I love Teemo. I used to play Teemo a fair bit, but kind of dropped off that. I realized I didn't really like the how he's still kind of a range carry. Even played AP. I'm not really a big fan of that. As you can tell, because I mostly play tanks. We see Leona going back there, so we're going to just be able to keep pushing this up. She'll probably be back pretty soon. But we want to take advantage of this as much as we can. Nivea's going to be able to keep us out quite a bit, though. Just like that, clearing all those. I think we should have tried to force a Baron here, maybe, instead of pushing up this lane, but we don't have a lot of... We lost all of our cover up here. So we're just going to push top. Corey's getting red. Teemu's on bottom. Just going to take a little break. We're going to push this lane up a little bit here. Annie almost getting caught there in that wall. Like I said, it's so hard to push against Nivea that has Tear and Rod. Turn down Wriggle's ward there. And see our now our team's starting to get really caught up. Shadow, I'm not sure what kind of build this is, but it's not bad. Just you've seen Trinity or Man Immune. But whatever floats your boat. And we see them taking top. Corey's gonna hit up there and try to keep them from pushing the second tower, but meanwhile we're pushing mid. 3 of us against Wukong. He's not gonna be able to do much. Tons of damage there. And I used my Solar Flare, but I should not have used Solar Flare there. It was not needed at all. Yeah, see, Leona's hanging up there too long. I'm not sure what she's doing. Annie and Cork come down, but they're not in time at all. Teemo split pushing bottom. Getting a nice push here. Lots of mushrooms to help guard himself. He was recalling there. I guess he's going to hang around. Not sure if this is a good idea. AGC's around as well. They might be able to get this Nivea, but really uncertain about this. The rest of their team seems to be gone. Here comes Annie in. He can outstun tons of damage. Wow, so much damage, but unfortunately here come Leona and Annie. They're not going to be able to get that egg. Corki here as well, and this did not turn out as well as we'd hoped it would.
An ally has been
Kind of a silly move on our part, but what you can do? Alright, I pick up an Aegis in this game. I think it's a little too late in the game for me to be getting Aegis though. Especially when I don't have Force Nature or anything done. I don't have Frozen Heart. I really don't have any items. I don't think I should have built Aegis at this point.